Vice President, Mr. Speaker, and honorable members of the Congress. My name is Verzosa, and today I would like to thank you for the opportunity to speak to you about the issue of abortion. In 1973, the United States of America created a law that allowed abortion to be legal. Abortion means the spontaneous expulsion of a human fetus during the first 12 weeks of being in the womb. The 1973 law, also known as Roe versus Wade, was set to protect women's rights. Some others call it reproductive rights. Since then, pro-abortion lobbyists claim that a cluster of cells in the mother's womb is not human. If that is so, does that mean that before I was born, that I was not made of human parts? If a female horse that is pregnant will deliver a horse, a female dog that is pregnant will deliver a dog, and a female cow that is pregnant will deliver a cow, how about a female human being that is pregnant? The female human being would not give birth to a horse, nor a dog, nor a cow. Wouldn't she, because she is a human being, give birth to a human being as well? So, what is in her womb then? Are human cells that, if left to their natural process, will grow into a human baby like me, like you. So, when is it okay to kill the fetus? By day 18, when the baby's heart is already beating? How about on day 42, when the brain waves are detected? How about on day 52, when the baby's having hiccups and yawns? How about week 8, when all organs begin to function? Or is it okay on week 9, when the baby begins to have fingerprints? How about week 10, when the baby can feel pain? Or perhaps on week 12, when the baby can already smile? So at exactly which stage of the fetal development is definitely a good time to kill the baby? By this scientific evidence alone, we can say these are obvious signs of life. How is it that some can claim that aborting the fetus at any of these stages is anything less than murder? If the same baby were outside the womb and you were to plunge a knife to its head or chest and kill the baby, you would be charged with first-degree murder. But if you were to kill the same baby inside the womb, some call it a human right. Our society places so much importance on convenience, personal freedom, and personal rights. We have become a society so privileged to choose a lot of things in life. However, choosing another human being's death should not be part of it. I have a diagnosis called autism, and I have special needs and will require a lot of help. To learn so many things, I might be slower in learning than most of you, but does that make me less than you? Does my diagnosis make me less of a human being? If my parents chose to abort me when I was in my mother's womb, what would it be called? A human right or murder? How about my rights? What happened to my rights if my mother decided that my rights are less important than her convenience? I am curious to find out which, if any, among the supporters of abortion have actually hoped that they were themselves aborted by their own mothers. Abraham Lincoln once said, "No law can give me the right to do what is wrong." Just because abortion is legal does not make it right. Ladies and gentlemen, abortion is murder, and murder is murder, whether in the womb or outside of the womb. In closing, I have one question for you. If we allow abortion to continue, if we allow a human fetus to be destroyed because of convenience or medical problem, what then happens to children like me? In this big world, is there really no place for children like me? Thank you.
That was excellent.
Did I speak well?
So
Yeah.
Very well. Members of Congress.
Wonderful job, Zach. Your passion for this issue really came out. That was awesome. And great job with like keeping eye contact with all of us. You were speaking straight toward us the whole time. Well done.
Mr. Vice President.
Well, you had me sold from the beginning. I think you had a very, very strong voice, which was very good. And you also brought in your personal experience, your personal, your details about your life and who you are to support the argument, which was very, very, very strong. So way to go. Good job.
Yeah, good job. Excellent. Zach. Good job.